Hey, Sandy, did you get the wedding invitation in the mail?
Oh, yeah, I did. I went ahead and put it in your room.
Thanks.
Whose wedding is it?
A friend from back in middle school. I thought I would go since you went to the trouble of sending me an invitation.
That's nice. I don't remember ever hearing about this friend before, though.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while, but we found each other on social media. The wedding is next month, actually. We ended up getting invited pretty late in the game.
Yeah, that's pretty short notice.
Oh, by the way, a lot of my old friends are going to be there. So we're going to go on a little trip together afterward. I'll be back in about 3 days.
Wow, sounds like you have a lot of plans made already. Kind of wish you would have let me in on this sooner.
Oh, yeah, I should have told you sooner. Sorry you had to find out like this. I was just so excited about seeing the old gang again. We got to talking, and before we knew it, we were planning the trip. I hope you don't mind.
I'm not mad or anything. I can understand why you'd be excited to see your old friends again.
But thanks for being a good sport, Sandy. But I'm really looking forward to next month.
Well, I'm gonna go do some shopping now.
Okay, be careful.
Jonah, are you at the venue already?
Yeah, I was just relaxing in the hotel. They reserved an incredible hotel for the ceremony. There's a hot spring, and my room has a great view. This place is awesome!
Sounds nice. You're at the Barrendale Hotel, right? The one that my cousin had her wedding at. With the wedding venue built into the hotel?
How did you know?
It was on the invitation.
Oh, that's right. That was 3 years ago, right? I think, right?
Yep.
Oh, hey, my friends are calling. I've got to go.
Okay, have fun.
Talk to you later.
Hey Jonah, how's the wedding? Has the venue changed in the last 3 years at all?
Huh? I don't notice anything particularly different. That was a pretty new facility, so when I think about it, I suppose it makes sense that not much would change in 3 years.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I'm looking at something pretty shocking right now.
What?
So this wedding for your old friend. You're the groom, aren't you? You looked so happy in the chapel just now when you exchanged your vows. I haven't seen you look that happy in a while. The invitation you showed me was a decoy to keep me from being suspicious, wasn't it?
What? Of course not! Hey, what's up with you? Is something wrong? Well, I'm just at the wedding as a guest, remember? Hey, the reception is going to start soon. Gotta run!
Wow, you're really dedicated to the bit. How long do you plan on keeping it up?
Bit? What bit?
You know, your whole story about your old friend.
Huh?
Maybe you should just ask your bride about it yourself. I told Rachel everything.
You what? Sandy, why didn't you tell me? I had no idea you and Rachel were related. I was all supposed to know that. Do you have any idea the position you put me in just now?
Well, I mean we're related, but not very close. Like third or fourth cousins. I only ever spoken to her once. It was at her great-grandpa's funeral. I barely knew anyone there, so I just hung out with the other relatives my age. Like, we're not even close enough for her to invite me to her wedding.
Then how did you know?
My great-aunt was invited to the wedding. She saw you go into Rachel's room at the hotel yesterday. She sent me your picture and asked, "Hey, isn't this your husband?" When I saw that, I jumped right in the car and drove to the venue. I sat in the very back row during the wedding. I wanted to see it with my very own eyes.
Oh, boy.
She probably didn't recognize you by name because you were using your old last name on the invitation. After all, you ended up taking my last name after our wedding, because your parents had cut you out of their lives after a big fight a few years prior. You did a good job covering your tracks. I don't think anyone else caught on to you before the wedding. You told your little sob story about your fight with your parents to get her not to invite them to the wedding. And the only other guests from your side of the family were the actors you'd paid to be there. Yes, I know about that too. You're my husband, Jonah. You're a married man. So, I don't want to hear you complain about the position you're in, seeing as how much you lied to Rachel.
I didn't mean to.
So, mind telling me how this all happened? Since you're still married to me, you can't get legally married to Rachel. You understand that, don't you?
I never meant for things to go this far with Rachel. I was only fooling around. But I can't hit it off with her parents while we were dating. Rachel started calling me her fiancé, and well, here we are.
You proposed?
No. I didn't know this until later. But Rachel's family has this thing about dating where you can only date someone you're intending to marry. All of a sudden, they started planning the wedding. Booking a venue, buying a dress. I just got caught up in it all, and, well, that all led up to yesterday's wedding.
Well, that's quite a story. But it sounds like everything is all your fault.
Hey, come on.
Don't come on me.
Give me a break. The wedding was called off, and I'm obviously going to break up with Rachel now, so problem solved, right?
Nothing is solved.
What do you mean?
You actually think there's no more problems here?
Well, yeah. Rachel and I are breaking up.
You plan an entire wedding with another woman, and you think this can be made okay by just breaking up with her?
Well, I did spend a lot of money on the wedding, sorry about that too, but hey, that just means we need to work hard together to pay it off.
I'm sorry. Do you think our marriage is going to continue as usual after this?
Well, yeah, we are still married, aren't we?
I'm divorcing you, you idiot.
Why?
What kind of psychopath would keep on living with the man who betrayed her?
Sandy, let's talk about this, okay? You're at your folks' house, right? I'm over there tomorrow.
Don't you dare. Stay away from me, you lying, cheating moron.
Sandy, I'm not a moron. Sandy, please don't divorce me. And please don't sue me either. I don't have any money.
Yeah, I bet Rachel's suing you too. Plus, you have to pay the actors from the wedding.
Exactly, I'm completely broke. Thanks for understanding, Sandy. You're a great wife.
Hate to break it to you. But yes, I'm still divorcing you. And yes, I'm still suing you. I want a lump sum payment, by the way.
What? Don't do this, Sandy. I already have to pay Rachel 100k for marriage fraud. If you have any feelings left for me at all, please at least don't sue me. Think of all the good times, okay?
I have no feelings left for you, at all. That all went out the window when I found out you were cheating on me.
Oh.
Plus, I can't get the mental image of your dopey smile when you said "I do" the other day out of my head. But let's be real here. Do you honestly not understand the gravity of what you've done?
I don't have a dopey smile.
Yes, Jonah. Yes, you do. Very dopey. This is getting exhausting. Can you manage to muster up a few brain cells and think for yourself? I don't want to have to explain this all for you.
Sandy?
Would you like me to tell you more about how dopey you looked at the wedding?
You said enough already.
I took a hilarious picture. I might post it on social media.
Sandy, I'm your husband.
Not for long, you're not.
Sandy!
By the way, your parents messaged me the other day.
What did they say?
Rachel contacted them to see if there was anything else you were lying to her about. They had no idea you were married to me, or that you were marrying Rachel. They were pretty shocked.
Well, I never told them, so...
Also, if you cooperate with the divorce and move back in with them, they can get you a job and support you financially for a while.
Really?
Generous, aren't they? You'd better be good to them, got it?
Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Sandy.
Don't mention it.
Sandy, I'm being kidnapped! I just got thrown into a black battle van!
Huh?
I went to my parents' house yesterday. I thought I was going to be able to live with them. They said they were going to get me a job with company housing, but they didn't say it would be this company.
What company is it?
They've got a real bad reputation around here. I don't know if I'm ever going to make it out of here alive.
Don't you think you're being a bit overly dramatic?
No!
They said it was a company that has a very thorough training program for new employees that are, well, like you. I think it sounds perfect for you. Consider it an opportunity to turn your life around.
How can you be so optimistic about this?
Anyway, why are you contacting me? You paid the lawsuit judgment. Our divorce is finalized, as far as I can see. I don't have any reason to speak to you ever again.
But Sandoy!
Goodbye, Jonah.
Sandoy, wait!
Enjoy your car ride. When my husband said he got cut off from his family, it seems like he meant that he couldn't handle their strict parenting style and ran away from home. I don't really know enough to say who was in the wrong, but anyway, Jonah started his work and re-education program at his new company. He's having a bit of difficult time adjusting to his new environment. I know because the other day, he called me from a public phone saying, "Please help me." What a loser. I just said, "You're pathetic," and hung up the phone. He tried calling Rachel too, but she gave him the exact same response. After a few days of crying himself to sleep every night, Jonah seems like he might just be on the path to becoming a semi-decent human being.
Priscilla! So hey, I think I just saw you. You were at the supermarket buying ungodly amounts of food and drink, right? How come you bought so much? I'm sure there's no way you can get through that much stuff alone. So I think you should be a sweetie and donate some to your favorite friend, me!
Hey, Casey. All the food and drink is for tonight.
What? That much for a single evening?
My parents, in-laws, and respective brothers and sisters, as well as their parents, plus everyone's kids will be coming.
Wow, really? Are you having some kind of house party?
I don't think it'll be extravagant enough to be called a party. But a bunch of my relatives are celebrating special occasions. So we thought it'd be a good idea to get everyone together at my place and hold a get-together with some food and drink. We decided to hold the get-together at our house, because out of all of my relatives, it's the most convenient in terms of location and public transport.
I see! That's really cool.
Which is why every last piece of food and drink I bought earlier is basically guaranteed to be gone by tomorrow morning. Which means I don't really have anything going to spare to give you. I'm sorry.
Well, in that case, me and my sons will come along too. I'm sure that won't be a problem, right?
What?
It sounds like you'll already have a small army attending. You probably won't even notice having an extra 3 of us there. And yes, my husband's working overtime, so he won't be able to come. But I'll make sure I bring some Tupperwares to take home any leftovers. Right, it's settled then. I'll be there after 6 this evening.
I'm really sorry, but would you please not come?
What? Why?
I told you, didn't I? It's a celebration for my relatives.
Don't be such a spoil sport. Let me celebrate too.
I'm sorry, but this is a get-together for me and my family. So I'd really appreciate if you didn't come.
Don't be like that. I'm a fellow mom. Mom friends are actually like family when you think about it.
No, I don't think that's true at all.
You're horrible.
Besides, you don't know any of my relatives, do you? you'd probably feel weird and out of place.
I think this could be a great opportunity for us to get to know each other.
That's really not the point of the gathering, though.
Ugh, you're so damn stubborn, Priscilla.
Anyway, please don't come. I have so many preparations to make, you wouldn't believe it. So, I won't be able to reply again today. Bye, Casey.
Ugh, wait!
Casey! What the hell do you think you're playing at? Give back the food you took at once!
Huh? What do you mean?
You took all of my food, pots and all. Why would you do this?
Nope, I still don't know what you mean.
You crept in through the kitchen door and stole all of the food that was supposed to be for tonight's celebration, didn't you?
Huh? Why are you threatening me like a criminal all of a sudden? How awful, I think I might cry.
Don't play dumb with me, I know. You set up a distraction by putting a sound system blaring out gospel music so loud it could have burst through my eardrums by the front door. Then when I went to see what the hell was going on, you took your chance and crept into the kitchen amidst the chaos. After I turned the music off and got back into the kitchen, everything was gone, including the 2 stew pots I had simmering away at the gas. When I checked the fridge, even the cake I had stored in there was gone.
You can say what you like, but you don't have any evidence I did that? To think you immediately suspect one of your closest mom friends. You're so mean, Priscilla. I'm telling the other moms about this. You'll be finished. No more moms meetings invite for you. I'll tell them what a horrible person you are. Suddenly accusing one of your friends of theft and treating them like a criminal without any proof.
Proof? I have proof.
Huh?
There's a CCTV camera in the car park behind our house. Our kitchen door is clearly visible in the frame.
Oh, no way.
By the way, one of my relatives is responsible for managing that car park, which means I was able to get access to the footage basically straight away after giving them a call.
Wait a sec.
When I checked it, there you were carrying away my pots and the cake from the fridge out of my kitchen door, as if they were your very own. Then I saw you putting them in the back seat of your own car.
That wasn't me. It was probably just someone who looked like me. Plus, CCTV footage is notoriously bad quality. There's no way you can make out someone's face with grainy footage like that.
They just had a bunch of new state-of-the-art cameras with excellent resolution installed. Guess what that means? We also saw your number plate.
My car got stolen.
That's interesting because my husband just saw it parked up neatly in your drive when he got back from work. The same car we see parked up there every day was in the usual spot. Not a thing out of the ordinary.
Well, that's because I rented out the same model after my old one got stolen.
Why does it have the same number plate then?
Well,
It doesn't look good, does it, Casey? Look, I'm willing to forget this ever happened. If you bring back the food and cake you stole immediately. So what's it gonna be?
It's gone.
Huh?
I don't have it anymore.
What? How could you not have it anymore? It wasn't even that long ago.
I told you, the stew pots, the cake, they're all gone.
What? Wait a second. There was enough for well over 10 people between both of the stew pots. The cake wasn't exactly small either. Do you seriously expect me to believe you eaten what would have taken over 10 people an entire evening to get through in such a short space of time?
It's all over the back of my car.
Huh?
Well, I was driving home with all the food you gave me in the back of my car. A cat jumped out of nowhere into the middle of the road. When I panicked and slammed on the brakes, the food went all over the place. All of it. The pots flew off the seat and the stew went everywhere. The cake went flying too. Now the back of my car is a sloppy, mushy mess. I have no idea how I'm gonna get all of these stains out.
Oh my god.
This whole thing is all your fault! If you didn't make the food, this never would have happened.
What?
If you didn't go bragging to me about Little Miss Important in the first place about how you had all these relatives coming over, or how you were gonna make all this delicious food, or about how you were gonna have such an amazing night, like you were oh so trendy and popular, it never would have happened.
What the hell? Bragging? You were the one who messaged me. We wouldn't have even spoken otherwise.
You made me feel jealous, so I politely asked if I could come along with my boys, who would have been all over the moon, but you refused. There is nothing I could do about it if you didn't want me there, so I accepted. But I didn't see any harm in taking just a little. But for myself, since you probably wouldn't eat it all anyway. And now, because of you, my car's a sloppy, stinking mess.
Why am I being blamed for this? Are you completely detached from reality?
Because you're the one who ruined my car by making all that food. I wish you never cooked anything at all. Ugh, it's all your fault. You will be covering all the cleaning costs. My car will be spotless. I will also be demanding compensation for the mental anguish you've caused me. Don't think you're getting away with what you've done.
You've gone so far off the deep end. I don't even know how to reply anymore. By the way,
What?
my father-in-law's birthday was one of the occasions we were supposed to be celebrating today.
Huh? Your father-in-law's birthday?
Have you not figured out what I'm getting at yet? Well, you know how my father-in-law is your husband's boss? You remember that, right?
For real?
For real. Don't tell me you didn't know.
No, wait. You have to be kidding me. Is your father-in-law seriously my husband's boss?
If you don't believe me, how about you try asking your husband? My husband just phoned me from work. He said he got an urgent call from his dad in the middle of a business meeting.
Oh my god.
On top of whatever fate awaits your husband, apparently the police are already on their way.
The police? You called the police over some stew and cake? You're blowing this way out of proportion.
I really don't think I am. What you did was theft, plain and simple. Theft is a crime, and guess who deals with crimes? That's right, the police.
Please, stop it! I'm so sorry, I'll do anything. Just to make it stop. My husband will divorce me.
Why would you care about your husband finding out? Oh, wait. Could it be that you're actually aware that what you did was wrong? Something tells me that things are about to get very difficult for you, Casey. But I kindly ask that you never come anywhere near me, my family, or my cooking ever again.